Jonathan Lee Riches investigates. The clock is ticking for many teens in Georgia. Glynn County, Georgia. Sad situation out of Glynn County, Georgia, but the clock is ticking. It looks like many teens are about to be arrested in Glynn County, Georgia. A 19-year-old is still in the hospital after being hazed and tortured by a group of teens. A 19-year-old individual. So this is being reported by Fox News. Georgia teens in Trent Lehrkamp torture identified by police. Family asks for prayers. Lehrkamp has been hospitalized since March 21st after being abused in St. Simon's Island. Georgia police announced Wednesday that they've identified the teens involved in the torture of Trent Lehrkamp as his family called on community members to pray for his recovery. Glynn County Interim Police Chief O'Neal Jackson told reporters that investigators had tracked down the minors seen in disturbing photos and videos showing the 19-year-old's abuse. The citizens of Glynn County are mostly very good people, hardworking people, he said. This is an isolated incident, and don't judge Glynn County by one group of juvenile teens. In March 21st, photo posted to Snapchat, Lehrkamp appears to be unconscious and slumped over in a chair covered in items and substances as four boys pose around him. Later that night, Lehrkamp was dropped off at the hospital with blood alcohol level nearly 6 times the legal limit and unable to breathe on his own. He was soaked in urine and covered in spray paint, according to the incident report. A 10-second clip also posted to Snapchat show Lehrkamp at the same St. Simon's Island home slumped over in a chair with a hose trained on him as teens can be seen socializing in the background. In total, Jackson said investigators had tracked down 20 minors present or involved in both incidents. He did not reveal the date the video was recorded, but said it was prior to the incident that landed the young man in the hospital. Here is a group photo right here with faces blurred out. Look at this. And that looks like Lehrkamp. Mark Lehrkamp told police that on March 17th, his son returned from the same friend's house covered in WD-40, vomit, paint, glue, egg yolk, and spray paint, an incident report shows. Wow. A few weeks prior, Lehrkamp suffered a severe laceration above his left eye that needed stitches after visiting the home, his father said. Trent is transitioning. He's beginning the next step of his care, and we ask that you continue to pray for Trent. A statement from Lehrkamp's family, read by Jackson. Lehrkamp remains hospitalized at Southern Georgia Health Center, where hundreds of people gathered Monday night for a vigil demanding charges against the perpetrators. The family would like to state that they're in full cooperation with investigation and the efforts of law enforcement officers. They want justice for Trent. The police department's privily said that it is working with the GBI and the district attorney's office. Jackson said they are still probing whether there were any adults home during the incidents and the source of the school. And then police are asking for tips. Glynn County Police Department. This is sad, everyone. This is very, very sad. Remember his name, Trent Lehrkamp. Trent Lehrkamp. Remember his name. Hazing exists in this country, and it has resulted in bad things happening to people. Let's hope and pray that Trent comes out okay, and the people that did this to Trent are held responsible and accountable for what they did. Just horrible what I'm reading happened to this young man numerous times. Glynn County, Georgia. I am eyeing this case. I'll post updates when he gets arrested, when people get arrested. Hopefully, Trent gets out of the hospital as soon as possible and is able to fully recover. I mean, this has to have psychological trauma and experience. Hopefully, it looks like he's surrounded by a good family. His family's speaking out. People are at the hospital where Trent is, demanding justice and holding a vigil for him, paying respect and supporting him. So he seems like he's surrounded by good people that want answers. And hopefully, you know, there's a lot of national media talking. When you got Fox News talking about it, that's a lot of pressure on the prosecution and the law enforcement. I think they're going to arrest people. The clock is ticking for a bunch of teens. Say no to hazing. We'll talk soon. I'll be posting more videos about this case when they come available. God bless. Justice for Trent and his family and friends.